Not many people know that George Washington and Thomas Jefferson owned slaves. In the United States, we practice what I like to call political animism. That is, we deify the founders of our country, almost scandalously hiding or ignoring the negative facts about these people. Our next etude, Kings and Pawns, presents a fictional conversation between Jefferson and Washington, but the information is based on historical information. Imagine the costumes and white wigs of the late 18th century.
General, you've really got to do something about the way you treat your slaves.
Nonsense, Thomas. You should just stick with your music.
I don't think I can do that. Not when I see a man flogged that way. Look at that.
I need to maintain some discipline, Thomas. Give someone an inch and they'll take a mile.
Give someone an inch and you've not given them very much at all.
Well, you abolitionists push your case with all the fury of the pronounced word. Why don't you lead by example? Free the slaves you own.
I'm not discussing abolition at this moment. I'm discussing gentleness, respect, consideration.
Well, I've considered your discussion of gentleness, and I've decided I want respect. And if I have to use a whip to use it, that's what I'll use.
You've never heard of me having such discipline problems as you. Yet I don't whip mine but infrequently and for serious offenses.
Why would anyone rebel against you, Thomas? You give them meat. You give them enough living space to hold a grand ball.
Not quite.
I'd say quite. They live like royalty at Monticello. Hell, I'll bet you give them wine.
They might as well have some human dignity.
Dignity is not economical.
You told Dr. Franklin that slavery itself is not economical.
No, I believe it no longer is.
Then why continue it?
Well, I'm no abolitionist, but I'm getting close to sending them on their way every time I look over my books. I don't know how you can afford to keep your slaves. Anyone would think an abolitionist like you would open the gates. Shoot, shoot.
I've never ignored the political or social reality. I've never advocated abolishing slavery in one massive swoop. It needs to be done slowly, over time. I think that's as important for the Negro as it is for society. Filling the streets with free Negroes is going to fire up a lot of hostility, and you know who'll pay. The Negro. At least for now, I can give mine a place to sleep, some honest labor, and halfway decent food.
Always the humanitarian. So, you want a game of chess?
Sure. Set 'em up.
My board is always set up. You can be white.
General, you're such a good host.
Call me George.